On behalf of the Aragona family, I want to thank our extended family and friends for coming today to this homecoming mass of our great mother passing into glory. There are no words. There are no words to adequately honor our great mother. In fact, the way she lived her life was not particularly by the words she spoke, but more profoundly the manner in which she lived. I could give you examples after examples of how she lived, and it would be a great book one day that maybe some of us may find the passion to do at a later time. I will instead highlight the core of my mother's life, the intensely personal spiritual life our mother had and produced a life of so much eternal fruit here on earth. We honor our mama, our Nani, Francesca, as the heart and soul and matriarch of the Aragona family. While we rejoice in her new home in heaven, we deeply grieve her departure from us here on earth. Let's all be very clear about this passing into glory. It's not a fable, it's not a fairy tale, it's not a mythical story. Our great mother put on Christ through baptism, along with the sacraments, later had full faith and confidence in the Lord, who she affectionately referred to as Signore. I'd like to read this first pic that we have up here. This is a dear photograph of her just before she was married to our father. I think this is how she would look today in heaven, in a perfect body. And this comes from Song of Solomon 6:8-9. There is no one like her on earth, never has been, never will be. She's a woman beyond compare. My dove is perfection, pure and innocent as the day she was born, cradled in joy by her mother. Everyone who came by exclaimed and admired her. All the fathers and mothers, the neighbors and friends blessed and praised her. I think that's how Papa looked at Mama, quite frankly. She was a dove, innocent and beautiful. She passionately pursued a profoundly intimate relationship with the passionate heart of Christ, particularly through countless prayers of Our Father and Hail Mary, using the Rosary. She particularly loved Mary, the Mother of God, praying the Hail Mary. She knew the Lord in a deeply profound manner. I cherish the moments we spent talking and sharing about the Signore. Sangue mio, she would say, aiutami. O Signore, aiutami. We can all have complete confidence that our great mother is fully and completely in a new body and completely intimate with the Almighty Father. O Signore, her dear husband, our late father, her parents, her siblings, baby Thomas, along with all of her extended family and relatives that have preceded her. Imagine the reception. Cicina, Nanni. Look how beautiful it is here. She is with the glory of the Lord in heaven right now and forever. Let us have peace and confidence and joy about this. And while we were all deeply grieving her leaving, she was so happy and joyful, fully restored without pain. She is fully advocating on all of our behalves, as she did here, in her human form, here on earth, and now in heaven. In the same manner, she carried her own children, five of us in her body, birthing them into the world. She carried all 5 children, 13 grandchildren, and 10 great-grandchildren, physically at different times as we were growing up. She, in addition, carried all of us in powerful prayers until her passing, and now advocates for all of us before our Heavenly Father. She and Dad have raised a remarkable family, of which the huge impact for good in this world will be truly beautiful to witness. She was an obedient servant of the Lord. Our great mother was blessed with an innate emotional intelligence. She had no degrees for that. With experiencing the passion of the Lord in powerful praise, she personified the greatest of the three eternal gifts. And boy, did she have these in spades. Faith, hope, and love. This verse reads out of 1 Corinthians 13, love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. Mom focused on the greatest of all gifts, love. It wasn't that she didn't excel about faith and hope. She certainly had that. But her true character, as we all know, was love. And oh, did she love. She loved with a great love. Very rare today. A pure love. A godly love. What kind of love is this? It's the kind of love that lays down her life for her family. She could only do this in complete connection with the passionate heart of Sunyuri and with the help of the Holy Mother. She taught this to us in a quiet way, without so many words, but consistently demonstrating and modeling for all of us what a devout and faithful life of great love looked like. She served her family with godly love. She was here at this moment while we know she's celebrating in heaven. She would say to each of us, and if she could use these words, it doesn't matter what you do with your life or what your calling or your work is, but do it with great love. Regarding the sacrament of marriage, of vows of until death do us part, Mom appeared to have kicked it up a notch or two. She continued to remain faithful to our great dad so many decades after his death, and again demonstrating quietly the depth of commitment and the greatness of unfailing love in her heart. This is the amazing heart of our mama, our Nani. This is her eternal legacy to our family, together with our great patriarch, Frank, our Papa. The Aragona family will flourish with much eternal fruit and will be an instrument of goodness on the earth as it is in heaven. If I can read from this verse in Proverbs 31. Her children arise and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. Many women do noble things, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceptive, beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Honor her for all that her hands have done. Let her works bring her praise at the city gate. Oh, Mamma Mia. These all goodbyes, Mama. We will see you later, Mama. Nani. We will manja again very soon in glory.